Hi everybody, this is Ardwick now, and I owe you an explanation about what's going on, um, but I will get to that in just a moment. For now, hello everybody, Ardwick here, bringing to you a short single-player series that I'm recording, because we've had so little time to actually work on Industrial Madness stuff that I decided to do some single-player stuff. And what we're going to be doing today, and for a little while, is the building project challenge, because I don't know what else to call it, quite frankly. Um, I guess I'll add a seed here, I suppose, building. I don't know what version of Minecraft we're running right this very moment. I can check in a moment after I do this. Okay, world type default. Yeah, default. Structures on. Yes, what I'm going to be doing for this building challenge is I'm going to be doing some building projects that I've wanted to do for a while, but haven't necessarily been able to fit in, the Madness series. So this is something that is completely unrelated to canon. It's just something that I want to do. So without further ado, let me at least get into it and explain more as we go. So, I intend to build 3 different building projects for this series. I intend to build... Give me just a moment. I intend to build... in the 3 dimensions readily available in Minecraft. That includes the Overworld, the... Oh, hey, a jungle biome. I don't know what to think of this, quite frankly. What is that? Is that a creeper out in there? I don't know for certain. Let's start with gathering some resources. I'm going to build 3 projects. I'm going to build what basically amounts to... I'm going to build a village. Okay, let me start over. Let me at least make this in a way that makes sense. Let me just take down the whole tree. I don't even care. I'm going to build in the 3 places, that would be the Overworld, the Nether, and the End Dimension. And what I intend to do is do 1 project per dimension. And each one would follow a different set of guidelines. What I intend to do for the Overworld is to build a village with a minimum requirement of 10 different houses, including a library, an inn, a bakery, basically the essentials that a town would have, and the rest would probably just be houses. The second idea that I want to do is build in the Nether is construct a Nether ship, sort of like what I did with Donovan's ship in the Madness series, if you're familiar with it. Basically a large, self-sufficient boat that's designed to specifically navigate the Nether rather than the Overworld. And then my final project is to build a mansion in the End Dimension. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I just needed one of those. Yeah. And the twist is, for all those building projects that I would like to build, precisely... Well, they're going to be 3 different building projects, and for each different project, I want to build a different method of powering the locations, depending on where we are. I should note now that I'm actually using the what is it? The Madness texture, not the texture, but the Madness pack mods that we're using. I don't even know what all the mods are, to be quite honest, and I'm not allowed to show you the list entirely because I believe there's some spoilers involved. No, let's see. I don't want to do this right now. I want to do this. So I can't say what they all are, but they're basically the mods that we're rather used to. And in order to do what I want to do, I need to get more acquainted with these mods, which is the other reason why I want to do this. Because, quite frankly, in the Madness series, usually I get help from Great Chapel, or Donovan, or Nap, or Cass, or Random. Basically, everybody else knows how to use the mods better than I do, and that is unfortunate. So what I'm going to do for my playthrough is perhaps learn the mods a bit better. And for those of you who are curious and who are in the similar situation as I do, who don't know how to use these mods, we can both learn a little bit of something. So my goal is to do just that by learning new technologies by being made to build them for the challenges. Let's see, I've got enough wood here for a while. Yes. So I'd like to begin with making plans for building a village here in the Overworld. And let me just make some tools here because I need to worry about those. Really, the only one I need to worry about right now is a pickaxe. The rest can wait. Right, the first thing I want to do is get some stone. Whoa, lag. And I should probably pick up some seeds while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go for about 11 stone, because that's about as much as you need for a stone pickaxe and a furnace. Now, I have a few goals in mind, which is that I would like to... I don't need to do this anymore. Which is, I would like to, for the first part, locate a swamp, because that's where the trees are that I need to, advance my technologies a bit. And I would like to locate a plains that I could use for actually building within, because I want to build my village in a place that's nice and open and unobstructed. Or I could find a mountain and build a village around that. Just a giant mountain village. Would be easy to protect. But first things first, I gotta get some, okay, there's my workbench. I've gotta get some resources and then deal with my own safety afterwards. Okay, so now that all that's out of the way, I want to say that this has nothing to do with the Madness series. And for those of you who are curious, and I know there are plenty of you who are, about the future of the Madness project, admittedly we're on a bit of a hiatus right now because people, quite frankly, just aren't available now that the autumn's really sort of starting to get underway. Which means that our planned village festival that we've been trying to do for a while is going to take a bit longer to do because, quite frankly, a lot of us just simply don't have the time. Let's see. I would throw away this, but apparently you can use that for fuel, so I'm not going to just yet. Let's see. Waste no time. Let's cook us some wood to use for torches. Do it right here. Okay. And then as soon as we have enough materials for torches, and I think we can also make a shovel while we're at it, because I have one last piece of cobblestone, we can begin to really start exploring, hopefully. I don't need to have this out anymore, so I'll just take that back. I'll collect some dirt while we're at it, because you never know if you're going to need dirt. Seeds would also be very smart. I don't have anything to get the, let's see, you? Are you done? No, you're not quite done yet. Let's see. Right, so as I was saying before, I'm planning to do those building projects, and no, this has nothing to do with the Madness series. We are a bit delayed as far as that goes, rather obviously. So again, this is something to give myself something to do while we give ourselves the ability to get some time. Oh boy, is the sun already getting close to setting? I believe so. Maybe I should try to kill some animals while I'm here. I know this isn't a sword, but it's better than nothing. Is that snow over there? Interesting. Okay, ow. Alright, you're finished. Let's take you and get out of here. In fact, let's go towards that snow that I saw a second ago. because usually snow tends to find I tend to see I tend to see snow as being a place where we're more likely to find open plains where we can actually build in. Ooh, is that basalt? I never discovered that in the actual... Interesting, I don't think I've seen trees like that before either. Okay, this is a great find. I was really hoping I would find this, and I had no idea when we would, but this is fantastic. Basalt, as I understand it, is a very strong material that can be used for all sorts of things. Basically, it's like a better version of stone, I think. You can't actually use it to make a... You can't actually use it to build things like tools with, but it... I think it has a stronger blast protection, and it, quite frankly, I like the way it looks better than the way normal stone looks. I sort of like that darker look to it. I've been using it in a lot of my projects in the village, although I haven't quite found it myself until this very moment, which makes me very happy. So, wow. I don't know what spawned... Oh, I think the basalt disrupted whatever trees are growing here, and as a result, they're just saplings everywhere, which is awesome for me. Yeah, our games tend to have these occasional little glitchy moments, which is kind of silly. Um, so I could build a snow village now that I think about it. Just a nice little area out there. But I at the very least have to build some sort of shelter near here so that I can excavate all this basalt, or a lot of the basalt actually, because I'm going to be using a lot of this for my building projects. Mostly for aesthetic appeal. Oh, sun's setting. Where do I want to build? Let's see. Basalt has a decent blast protection, so let's build within the basalt. Here. The game was kind enough to give me this sort of area here. Whoa, lag. Okay, now this is not going to be permanent, I should let you know, because, quite frankly, I don't want to spend the rest of my game living in a place like this. In fact, we'll probably be moving constantly until we find a decent place down here. But for the time being, this will be our temporary mine. I'm hoping the animals upstairs will stick around until morning so I can harvest their foods. And I probably should have harvested that a lot sooner, but quite frankly, I was a little bit too giddy when it came to finding all this basalt. Oh dear. Okay, good. Now we're safe. Or at the very least, safer. While I'm thinking about it, let's get ourselves set up here. I should get a little bit more cobblestone. Meanwhile, let's cook us up some food, because that just seems wise. That's too much. That's probably enough. Okay. Yeah. So, welcome to this new series, everybody. Unlike the other series, I'm not going to be using any video game music. I'm pretty much just going to do this straightforward. No plot to sort of exist, no real thing to get in the way. This is just me, Ardwick, playing the game as I would play it. If you guys want to, what I'll probably ask or request from the man of Steam is occasionally having people join me in the building projects. But at the same time, I'm not sure, because a lot of this is stuff I want to be able to learn on my own. Granted, it will help if they're there to help me. And believe me, I would appreciate that. But I don't want to ask them to take time out of their, give me their time, because they're pretty busy too. I mean, heck, I've been busy for a while. That's why I haven't posted anything in nearly a month. Which I do need to explain. I've been doing a lot of job searching recently. With various results. I think I've finally nailed something down, but I don't want to say for sure until I actually start working there. But at the very least, it's something. Part-time work gives me a little bit of stuff to do while I'm basically preparing my art projects. animation projects. I'm trying to get one done by Halloween, and I'm not sure if that's going to work out, but I'm going to try my darn hardest, and even if I don't meet the deadline, I'm going to make it anyway. So there's going to be an animation in the near future. Hopefully you guys will like it when it finally gets done. Let's see, I can burn this for something. I don't need to burn it though, but let's put it in there anyway, just give myself something to put there. While I'm thinking about it, let's make some tools. I could have you there. I believe we should probably make a sword, because that would be smart. I don't hear anything walking outside, so let me just uncover that. Right, every so often I'll just keep checking back up there and see how that's doing. Also, let's bring in some music. Bring in the audio up to a bit. Oops! Well, never mind. Yeah, we got 57 mods. Oh yes, we're using Minecraft 1.2.5 for this, I think because the mods we were working with at the time didn't quite work, so I don't know if the seed would work quite yet, or if the seed would be the same. I think maybe the spawning algorithms are different by this point. Okay, good. So I'm hoping I can find some iron down here. Right, so it's probably worth mentioning at this point that I actually haven't, Oh, hey! What do we have here? Something I can't mine quite yet, but that's something I want. Ooh. That's a great sound. I wonder how much of this there is. Is this uranium, actually? Jeez, see, that just shows how long it's been since I've played this game. It's literally been months, I think, which is kind of sad, actually. Which also means I'm a bit uninformed about Minecraft news, which is also a bit sad. I'm sure people who know more about Minecraft can enlighten me on things that are happening. Okay, so how do I want to go about doing this? I want to find some iron. Now, as I recall, the fastest way to get iron would be to start strip mining. So maybe I want to make some ladders. And let me just check to see what time of day it is outside. Okay, it's still pretty late at night. The moon is just about ahead, so it's about halfway through. Let's make some ladders. Let's use most of our planks. I don't need to worry about having too many about having a lot of planks right now. I can just go outside and get some more at daybreak. I just want to get enough ladders to give myself something to work with. Okay, so while I'm here, I would also like to note that I have this right here. I don't want to scroll through this because I think it'll spoil some mods that we have. Sponge. But I would at the very least like to go through this list here and indicate that one of my first goals that I'm trying to attain right now is a rubber tree sapling, and rubber as a result. Which means I have to go find a swamp. Quite frankly, I don't know where those are in this game right now, but once I get those, I'll be able to do basically everything that I want to do. But it all starts with finding a swamp. Or at the very least, those trees. I will say this now, I am going to be playing entirely in survival, which means that I will not be spawning in items in any way. So you can expect me to play the game just as I would play the game normally, in a non-creative fashion. Now, what I'm doing right now is obeying the cardinal rule of Minecraft, which is that you never want to dig straight down. I'm sure a lot of you people already know this, but sometimes there are traps beneath you. Not necessarily laid down traps deliberately, mind you, but sometimes things just sort of spawn into place. And every so often just... Oops. Plonk those there. If I am lucky, I may have the fortune of entering a cave by doing this. But since I am only digging a very limited area, the chances of that are a bit slim. Often ways to tell that there are caves are by mining until you hear noises from the various monsters that are hiding within the caves. Okay, or, you know, or various noises that ambience makes. For example, I now hear water at this very moment. Ooh, and I better... There we go. By the way, what mode am I playing in? Peaceful, okay, that explains it. Let's ramp it up to normal. I apologize, folks, that's probably why I wasn't coming across any mobs. I was doing some experiments earlier with building projects, and I wanted to be in peaceful, but now that we're actually playing the legit strategy, we need to play the game normally. I apologize, folks, that won't happen again. Yeah, my pickaxe just ran out. I didn't bring my wooden one, did I? Nope. Okay. On my way back up, I should check to see what the time is outside. Local weather appears to be sunny. Okay. Okay, quick look around to make sure that there's nothing amiss. Ah, there are indeed monsters afoot. Monsters burning too, even. That being said, it would be pretty useful to go get some various monster things. Maybe I can coax you to burn in this lava. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, you're smart. You are smart. You're very smart. But not smart enough. I'm going to leave this lava here. In fact, I'm going to box it up. Because we could use this as a resource. But I want to contain it just so, you know, nothing crazy happens. There. Nice contained lava with minimal threat. Let's see. You over there. Alright, good. Alright, so I think I'm fairly used to fighting creepers at this stage. I remember the days when I used to be afraid of them, but not anymore. I saw some cows earlier. I want to go hurt them. Well, I don't want to hurt them. Ooh, hey, look at that. I want that too. So far we're finding a lot of nice resources. I don't know... I know this is oil, but I don't know how to carry it around. I'm sure somebody will inform me. You... I want to be able to pen you in. Because you might turn out to be useful for resources. Okay. Would you be willing to... Would you be willing to stand around... for just a moment, please. Oh. Okay, that's not going to work until I get some wheat. I don't want to waste my time doing that. But yeah, we've got plenty of resources already. I believe my home is somewhere over here. Or have I already lost my home? I hope not, because that's where I stashed some stuff in there. Well, this is amazing. I may have lost my home. Well, tell you what, maybe what I'll do is I'll, no, you know what, it's probably down here somewhere. If I don't find it right now, I will start traveling when it gets closer to dark. Zombie. Oh, okay. Then my home must be this way, because I saw the zombie burning from this direction earlier. In fact, wasn't it near this tree? Is this it over here? Or is this it? This, yeah, here it is. Okay. The only reason I don't want to lose this spot is because I see some resources down here that might be nice. But yeah, a lot of nice resources around here already. I'm gonna make some tools. And then sort of check this place out. And once I do that, I can move on. Hopefully I can also locate some decent areas around here to explore. Let's see, this is just the gamer in me who wants to really get all this. What would be smart right now is if I marked my house with something. I'll do what I used to do back in the old days. And make a dirt monolith. It's gonna look ugly as sin, but at least it will provide an obvious place to go to. There we go. So now I'll remember to check that out whenever I need to get back here. Right. What's that up there? Is that natural? Is that a floating island? Interesting. This is all basalt. This is incredible. Okay, but what I want to find is... Oops. What I want to find is some place to build and some place to get the rubber. Let's see. Just to give myself a landmark, I'm going to put a single torch up there, so that I don't get lost. I'm going to sort of make a chain of torches that'll hopefully make things stand out. That's a floating island! And these are some fantastic mountain ranges. Geez, I might be tempted to build here just on principle. Ow. Yep, floating island. It's sort of this nice little crevice here, too. Jeez. I like this place. Ooh, chickens! Okay, I'm very tempted to stay here. Right, so... let me just look around the surrounding area. Did I see a chicken? No, those weren't chickens. I thought those were chickens, but they were flowers. A cove, right, that connects to this. I like this. I think I should build my my little town around here, actually. Pretty nice environment. Could build within these interesting structures here, surrounding them in a bit. Okay, this sort of environment looks good. This could be somehow related to a okay, at the very least there's... okay, good. Very good. I like this. I'm getting more excited by the moment. Okay, so maybe to some people this won't be very exciting, but I do happen to like this area. Whoops, my bad. I think this has potential for decent construction projects. Like, this could be a really nice center. I could build like a main, like, sort of town hall, something short but cool up there with the town, with a clock tower on it, library on the bottom here connected to it. Okay, yeah, this place has plenty of potential. Eggs! Sorry. Let's do this. Yeah. I'm going to build a little bit of a tower to mark this area. And then we can make this our target area. So this is going to be a relatively small village. Nothing too big or fancy. Houses will probably just be 1 or 2 rooms big. Think a little bit more... It's going to be more extravagant than a testificate village, because it'll have a bit of an Ardwick touch to it. The reason why I'm collecting this dirt is so I can make another dirt tower. Just so I can clarify where I want the town to actually be. We'll use this... I'll take this down after I start building, but I'll use this as a center point. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. I'm going to leave myself way down. There we go. And maybe while we're up here, we'll get a decent view. I'm just going to keep building this up until I run out of dirt in this stack. Alright, let's take a look around. Not bad. This will be the site of the future village. Nice, we can build something right in there. Maybe fortify this area off with some nice, decent walls. Okay, build a house up there. Okay, this has potential. I'm liking this a lot. Let's take a moment to just celebrate with a little bit of a feast. I don't need to do that right now. Okay, so now we have a new area to work with. There goes our thing. Our shovel. Okay. So what I'm going to do for the project is I'm going to build the actual village first, and then build the power structure within that to make the village work. Ooh boy. And I better book it. Eggs! I can't leave the eggs behind! And I need the resources from you. If I didn't already have a shelter, I'd choose that. Good boy, better keep moving. It's not too far from what I recall. And I'm pretty sure I'm skilled enough at this game to know how to protect myself in the event of monsters spawning around. Yeah, I can handle myself. Although I'm feeling a bit naked without any armor. Maybe I want to light this place up a little bit just to be safe. But so far I don't see anything. Okay, there it is. Skelly! I don't want to take on a skeleton just yet. But hey, we're safe and nothing bad happened. Okay, let's cook us up some dinner. And we'll relax a bit. Oh, that doesn't work? Never mind. Well, then this is useless. Righto. And I don't... Oh, and I think leather becomes important for making books. Like leather-bound... Oh, I remember... I forget where I saw, but I know I saw some reeds earlier. Those are vital to doing some book stuff in the future. But I can't do anything with that quite yet, so... I really hope I can find those reeds later. I'm sure I can. All I have to do is look at the footage. Is that considered cheating? I don't know. While I'm here and thinking about it, I'm going to make a little chicken room. I'm going to try to hatch some chickens with the eggs that I got and see if I can't give myself a few more eggs to work. Copper! Excellent. Alright, so everyone, this is copper. For those of you zombies, for those of you who aren't quite familiar with the concept, copper is one of the many ores that we can mine with our modded Minecraft that we're using. Oh boy, this place is rather noisy, isn't it? I'm either near the surface or near a cave, both of which are excellent things. So I'm not going to make a very sophisticated room, just something that'll suit our chicken needs for now. The reason why I want to build this is because I want to have the resource of eggs readily available just in case. And for those of you who know me well enough, I love chickens. I don't know why, I just do. Very adorable mobs. Remind me a bit of a lost friend, actually. Oh, that's where the noises are coming from. Interesting. So the chicken room leads to hell. First things first, I may want to consider relocating my chicken room.